Welcome back, survivors. In the last episode, I think we kind of doubled our production by setting up this platform and putting all of our factory on this nice platform, smoothed it out, made it look nicer, and we increased production dramatically. I think around double it. Today, I kind of want to do the same. We've got a couple more nodes back here. I went ahead and added in an extra titanium excavator and an extra wolfram excavator back there. And then I set down... These are the storage depots. So this one is intaking extra ingots coming off the line, the wolfram bars, and this one is collecting the extra titanium bars. And what I want to do is grab, I don't know how many I need. I think I need like 600 or something like that. So let's just grab them all. And I need to unlock the next tier of fabricator, so our fabricator can make more complex items. So I'm going for the titanium sheets and the wolfram plates. So I'm just going to insert all that I have into here. Oh, it's 600. We need 23 more of those. Okay, and then all of the wolfram we can get. But that will allow us to upgrade our fabricators. I think instead of upgrading it, I'm going to just add more in. Because I also want to not only continue to produce the rods and stuff that we're making now, but I'd like to add in a couple of more. It may mean I need to expand the base a little bit wider today, but I would like it to be able to put down some more fabricators so that we can make these new products without tearing out or sacrificing any of our current production, if that makes sense. Let's see, we need to put in some that. Okay, so titanium sheets are now unlocked. We can make titanium sheets. It looks like we might be getting a rupture soon. It's hard to tell, but it seems like it starts. The sun over there starts to get bright. The star starts to get brighter as we go on. So we may be in for a rupture soon. I meant to put it in this one. So now we can configure our fabricators to produce titanium sheets. I'm gonna have... How much room do I have? Do I have room to add another one? I guess I do if I have just enough room to add one more. I would have to add... I'd have to reconfigure my splitters back here. But let's just do that for now. Do I have enough materials, I guess, is the other question. Let's see, we want to put down fabricators. Not furnaces. We're not quite there to furnaces yet. Yeah, put that one there. And put one for the wolfram right there. We haven't quite got the wolfram unlocked.
I'm detecting increased rupture activity.
Yep, I called it.
Prepare for a wave.
Yeah, I figured we were about to get one. All right, let me grab some more.
I can use this.
Out of here. Put the rest of these titanium bars in there. We don't need them. Things are... Oh, everything stopped. We ran out of power. Crap. Okay. I need to build more power. Solar generator. I'll be glad when we can get a new power source. Because I don't want to have to keep building 100 of these solar generators. I'd like to get something a little more powerful. I assume it's in... we'll be getting that. Now, I've also been storing over here some of the extra titanium rods. I've sent some over to be stored because we're going to need those once we finish this tier and the fabricator. I think if we scroll down a little bit, we'll see that we're going to need titanium rods for some other things. So, I'm thinking ahead. Just went ahead and started saving some. We want to put in the wolfram. That should do that one. So now we can make wolfram plates. I'm just going to set up one to do that right now. This is going to be my wolfram plates. This one is going to be my titanium sheets. And now I got to figure out how to input all of this stuff into our factory, but it should look a little something like this. That's going to be the input for those. Where do I stick this one in? It's not ideal, but I'm kind of on a time crunch right now, so I'm just going to drop it right there. Yeah, here comes the... Here it comes. Let's get in our habitat, lock the airlocks. And, oh, I want to go upstairs to actually look at it. I think it might look cooler this way.
Ruptura's eruption has started.
Yeah, buddy. I'm prepared. Here it comes. Ready or not. Wow. That one actually looks like it came from a slightly different direction. That's interesting. I wonder if that's just me, or did it look like it came from a... It seemed like before they were coming from slightly off to the right. That would look like it came from straight on that way. I don't guess it really matters. The effect is the same. Alright, let's wait for everything to cool off. We can get back out there, turn all of our machines back on, and expand our base a little bit. I could probably go looking for a cave, but yeah, I may do that. I may go look for a cave first and then come back and work on the factory. Yeah. Alright, this is the closest cave to my base. It's actually, you know, this is where we started the game in the lander. Our base is right over here. I just went to this one. This is kind of the closest one. We've not been to that one yet, but we did explore this one up here. Was the very first one we explored. I am curious to see how different they will be, if at all. Yep, this one does look a little different. Okay, that's good, because I was going to be disappointed if they were all, like, identical caves. That's good. That's good that they're not. It'd be a little bit lazy if they were all the same, and quite boring. And probably hard to tell one from the other. Is there anything new, like a new resource? Oh, we got to crouch to get through there. Wait a minute, can I destroy these vines right here? No. Doesn't look like it. I suppose I could try a grenade. We do have that now. We did unlock that in the last episode.
Fire in the hole!
I wonder how big the blast is. Please don't kill me. Oh, well, okay. That didn't work either. Left or right? Let's go this way. I saw some quartz back here. The same resources are back here.
Acquired.
Oh, you can slide. I did not know that. It was like my favorite way to get around in Satisfactory for such a long time, was just sliding.
That's a snack.
And then when you could slide, okay, that's everything in here. When you slide on the conveyor belts in Satisfactory, it's even better. You go so fast. All right, the caves are pretty small. I wonder if we'll find some bigger ones later. But let's get back and continue our work on the factory. All right, another thing I noticed, and I just overlooked it earlier, is these have a different purity of the node. Like this one says it's impure, so that makes me think that like Satisfactory, it had different levels of nodes. So that would mean how much it produces per minute, per second, or whatever comes out of the machine is based on the strength or the quality of the node, the purity of it. So I went ahead and put down another excavator just to make sure we don't run out. That's probably going to mean I need more power. What about these over here? These are impure as well. Okay, so you know, a little bit later, maybe not right now since we got all this up and running and it's running smoothly, but when we start needing to really increase our output or maximize our output, we may need to move to a location that's got pure nodes or something like that. Go looking for pure nodes. I'm going to place that right there. We're going to need to figure out the belting on that, but I got everything else up and running. The new wolfram and titanium parts, the sheets, are being crafted. Oh, I forgot to... They're coming into the line, but they're not... Nothing's asking for them.
The Ruptura is in its stable stage.
Oh, I thought it was going to rupture again. I'm like, what?
Is returning to normal.
Alright, it's returning to normal. So instead of it needing a bunch of wire, let's switch some of these over to plates.
I think I can use this.
And let's grab that. We don't need wire coming through. And then switch one of these over to what's like the most direct line, this one right here. Let's switch this one over to the titanium sheets. There we go. So now we should, because I think I mentioned this in the last episode, if you look at it, you know, we're only getting +4 on our level for this company for the titanium rods, but for the titanium sheets, we get 15 per item inputted. So, oh, I got to clean up the line. We still have rods trying to come into the machine. There we go. Jamming things up there. Drop that in. I don't know if you guys could hear it. There was a little beep letting me know that there was something wrong. That's good. That's a nice touch. Alright, so now let me just drop off the Oh, I can't put the excess in there. Oh, I may just have to carry these around. I suppose I could put them in storage in here. What do we need to work towards next to unlock? There's so much stuff, right? So much stuff. It's like, you kind of need to have a plan, though, I feel like. We are working on the fabricator. You know what? I've not even tried the furnace yet. But it looks like it's going to be able to produce more calcium products. Calcium powder. Now, I'm not making that. I'm making the ore into blocks, but I haven't seen calcium powder, so that'll be a new item. So the furnace, I'm assuming the furnace makes things differently than the fabricator, right? That makes sense. It's probably using a lot of heat to generate the items. Yeah, a lot more complex items in here. This looks like it's a little more advanced than where we're at right now. Wolfram powder, calcium powder. All right, so let's leave.
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
Finish regenerating. Let's not worry about the furnace just yet. The smelter is as high as it can go for now. So I think the main thing we need to unlock here is in the fabricator. Now, what we should probably do, actually I think I've got the materials to do it, is start making our basic building materials automated so I don't have to do that by hand anymore. Yeah, we should do that. So now I can just have machines make our building materials so that when we are ready to build that new base, we've got a bunch of the materials made, and I'll just probably stick them into a storage container somewhere. So those would be made in the fabricator, and they should take the raw ore. Okay, so wolfram ore and titanium ore. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. I didn't mean to click that. You should be making titanium sheets, right? Yes, sheets. So let me fill it back up with ingots. There we go. And fill it back up with sheets. Now, I'm curious, why isn't that outputting anything? Do I not have the lines set up correctly? Oh, I don't. Oh, I didn't notice that. Right? No, it should be able to go through. Oh, the machine has got all it needs. Okay, that's why. Okay, so yeah, let's set up an automation for our building materials then. So I'll need a fabricator, and that's it. I just need to pull some ore off of one of these lines somewhere and send it into... Well, I guess I could use the new ones we just set up. Yeah, they're not even hooked up to anything. That'll work. So I'll just probably build this back here. What do we want? We want a fabricator. Probably just one for now, although it wouldn't hurt to have more so we can make it faster. Let's try and set these up. What am I gonna need? I'm gonna need a splitter first. Let's see. Need a connector. We'll input the items, I think right about here. Yeah. So that means I need to push my fabricators back a bit. Let's do it a little something like this. Let's put them in line with the other machines here. Oh, rotate it the correct way. And let's do 2 of them. Oh, I don't have enough resources. Okay, so we'll just need 1 for now, and then once it makes us enough resources, we can do the other one. Now, the belts will have to come in on a... I hope I've got enough resources to lay the belts. I didn't think about that. I need 2 inputs and 2 outputs. Let me think about this for 1 second, if I need 2 splitters or not. Probably not, because that has got 2 inputs. Does it have 2 outputs? I'm curious. No, just 1 output. So it's got 2 inputs. All we really need to do... I don't even know that we need a splitter. Well, we'll need a splitter when we put the second one up. Yep. But for now, let's just get everything piped in, belted up. I know they're not belts, they're rails, but belted up sounds better than railed up. I don't know why, that just sounds... Oh, we're gonna need power as well, aren't we? Shoot. How are we gonna run this? Is that gonna look terrible? Can I lock that in place? Yeah. Well, no, actually, that's not horrible. Okay. Let's place that there. Jump over here. Pop the titanium input in. And now, I wonder if I should reroute these. Let's do it like this. Let's remove that one. And let's have this one feed that new machine, and then we'll feed the one behind it into it. I think that line would just be a little bit cleaner. And like that. Yeah, I like that. That's not bad. Oh, we need power. Crap, we're out of power. Alright, so all I really got to do is steal some ore out of these things.
That's just what I need.
And go make some extra building materials so we can get this finished.
Future Health Solutions has received its order.
Ah! Cool, I got to level 4
living in a space colony
with that
often
particular
separates us from
faction.
our loved ones.
Now let's see if this is...
Oxytocin, a syrup that releases a quadruple
Hush,
dose of
hush,
oxytocin,
hush.
the
Hush,
closeness
AI.
hormone. You don't have to visit
She's
your
like
family
doing an
to
ad
feel
for
like
this
they're there.
company! I don't need an ad, thanks. I think... Oh, I need to belt that line in right there. It's a little bit messy. I could probably come up with a way to tidy this up a bit, but if it works for now. I was kind of worried that it wasn't, but let's see. I need to belt the titanium line in now to both of these. To right. Yeah, I was afraid I would get a collision. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so... what if we routed it a little differently? What if we did this? It's gonna be kind of ugly, but if it works, it works. If it's dumb and it works, it's not dumb, right? Right? Ugh. Still colliding with that belt right there. There's no way to crisscross these two. Oh, cool.
Clever Robotics is pleased with the quality of your work.
That's 2 of them.
There are rewards waiting for you in the terminal that should help optimize how you work.
I don't know how to set this up quite right. I gotta think about this for a minute. Let's see what we unlocked for now. Those are just gonna make our building materials. That's all that's gonna do. And it's already got enough ore. This one right here's got enough, 1,000 material already in it. This one hasn't been fed any of the... Let's go ahead and select that. Hasn't been fed any ore yet. I guess I could feed the ore I had in my inventory from cleaning up the lines. Alright, and well, that's at least a stack of it already sitting there waiting. The one is working just fine. It's the second one that is not receiving the resources. Oh, you know what? Actually, this one won't receive titanium now, but this one will fully fill up. Or at least it should. Okay, we're backed up right here. I need to pick all that up. Oh, wrong button. Hold E to grab all the titanium ore off that line. And we're just gonna feed it into this machine. Like that. And now, that one should be... Okay, so now that one is gonna fill up, and it'll at least fill up its inventory. So we'll have 2 stacks. Let's see what we have unlocked. Oh, wrong. This one right here. Future Health Solutions, the LEM station, allows for installation of the limbic enhancement membranes, or LEMS for short. Has to be placed inside a habitat. Alright, claim that. I'm going to go ahead and place it while I'm thinking about it. Let's see, the habitat right here. Oh, you know what else we never put down? A regeneration chamber, so that when we die... When we die again, I might add, I have a respawn point.
Your printing point has been updated. When you happen to die, I will send your mind here, and this is where your sleeve will be printed.
Our sleeve. I like that term this game uses.
If you happen to die.
No, if with me, it's probably gonna be when I die, not if. Let's go upstairs. let's place this LEM station
now
down
you'll be
here.
able to install LEMs in yourselves, which will enhance your abilities. Remember,
Oh, cool.
the more often you perform a certain action, the easier it is for your mind to adapt to it. Only after some time will you be ready for modifications. We wouldn't want your brains to get fried, right?
Of course.
Right.
You can't upload a disc into your brain and suddenly learn Kung Fu.
Oh,
Ha! The
I
Matrix.
didn't know you liked 20th century cinema.
I think I'm going to go for the max health one.
Let's see.
That's, of the options I had, the one should increase my maximum health.
Great.
And the other one is going to reduce my double jump cost. Let's go with that. You cannot level up over 45 in early access. So the game is capped at level 45 for now. Okay, looks like we got a ways to go to get to 45. Because we're at like 13 and 8 and 14. So yeah, we got a ways to go. So is that it? I just pop them in there and now I have them? Do I have to do anything else? Or am I like waiting on it? It says working, but let me open my inventory and look. Do I have those installed? Okay, I've got them installed. It just, the machine's working whenever you open up the inventory. Okay, cool. So we got that. What was the other thing we unlocked? Was it for the robotics? Yes, the building drone. An alternative building mode with greater freedom of movement. Oh, so can we build with a drone? Is that what that means? You have now unlocked the personal building drone. Press C to use it. Okay, it doesn't do anything. It does. Oh, that's an amazing drone. It doesn't do squat. Alright, it says press C to use, but I'm not seeing it. I didn't change the key bindings, did I? No, I didn't mess with the key bindings. And oh, everything stopped because we have to tell it what to work towards next. So we need somebody that needs titanium sheets because we're making those. So we'll go with that. You can take titanium sheets. What about this guy here? You need any titanium? Titanium sheets there. I guess we'll go with those. And then this one, let's try and do wolfram. Calcium powder, wolfram powder, wolfram plates. We'll take that one. And here, have some of these so my inventory doesn't get too clogged up with stuff. And the last one we need is more titanium plates. So that kind of means we need to switch all of our machines over to plates now instead of rods and wire. They should all be producing. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make them all produce. I guess I'm just going to have to take this stuff out and make it produce plates instead. Up here, have some bars. Yep, let me convert all the lines over now to the new materials. And we'll see how quickly this is going to get done. All right, we got everything turned on. Seems to be running
is the key to greatness.
Pretty smooth. Oh, we leveled up in movement. Cool. One thing I would like to try and do is ride the rails. I don't know why that's just a random thought I had. I wonder if there's a spot we can get up there, like jump high enough. We don't have quite the double jump capability, but if we jumped on top of a machine, could we then get on the rails and move? We could just walk on them, but you know what? That might actually be a safe alternative to the creepy crawlies everywhere. There's little spider monsters running around on the ground. If we could, this is like really precarious walking, but if we could walk along the top, I don't know if we could, how long we could run these belts for, but I wonder if maybe there's a way to set up like a fast travel. I think I read that there is like teleporting later in the game. Oh, cool. This is a nice view right here. There's like we can build like teleport stations in the game, so we can move around the map a lot faster. It is a pretty big map to walk around on foot, so that makes sense. But this is all running quite nicely. I'm happy with this. We're making progress. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. If you have any ideas or suggestions, I read every comment and I greatly appreciate the input. That's all the time I've got for today, guys. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing so you don't miss a future episode. Hit the thumbs up button if you like this content. If you like this video series, lets me know you want to see more. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.